Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen and other. My name is Michael, also known as Zephyr, and I will be doing a live review of Mortal Kombat X. Now, you might think live review is a little bit of an odd way to do things. There are two reasons for that. One, well, the main one is I'm currently in the process of building a PC and don't have another way of recording content. So this is how I will be recording content for the time being. And two, I like the idea of a live review. I don't think it's done very often to my knowledge, and I like the idea of if someone were to come in and post questions, I would be able to immediately go and try to answer those questions for them. I think that works that's an interesting idea. Now, I have played Mortal Kombat X. I've played quite a bit of it. I have finished the story. I played quite a few hours. I'd say I've played at least 10 to 15 hours of this game already. And I'll say right out of the gate, I really like it. But that doesn't make it faultless. It has a few problems, but I will absolutely be pointing them out. So, let's just get into a fight, and I can talk about this game. I really do enjoy this game. I love fighting games. I play a ton of fighting games. And, oh. This is interesting. This wasn't here yesterday. They've changed the, do they have walkouts? Oh my god, they do. Do these guys have walkouts? Sorry. No, the fight character select screen has changed. They added the 4 DLC characters that are coming. I want to play Tremor. I don't care about Jason. Predator could be fun. These are the two I care about. So yes, I've been playing a lot. I've unlocked most of the skins now. I am very much enjoying my time with Mortal Kombat X. It's great. Some problems, but we'll get to them. Let's play as my main man, Ermac. I have kind of fallen in love with Ermac over the last little while. He's kind of great. He can be a little bit spammy if you play him that way, but otherwise he's great. Oh, I was gonna pick Melina anyway. Let's play on medium. This game is beautiful. I mean, the amount of work they put into the game, it's gorgeous. I mean, I've seen prettier games on PS4, but for a fighting game, it's beautiful. And I hope both the stream, if you're watching it, or watching the YouTube VOD later, that it doesn't crush it.
I was born to rule our world.
All traitors must die. Round 1.
Alright. Melina's a little entitled. So yeah. I'm still, like, as much as I love fighting games, and I've played quite a bit of Mortal Kombat, I'm not the best at fighting games. Which will show. I love fighting games, so my reviews towards them might be a little bit skewed, unless they're horrible. But, this is a really good, American fighting game. I play a lot of Japanese fighting games, but this one's not bad. The fighting system is very smooth. I love the interactables that they brought back from Injustice. They allow a lot of movement. They can make some situations absolutely ridiculous. Like, Ermac is already one of the most mobile characters. Add in all of these interactables that let him jump around the place. It's just wonderful. The amount of effort they put into the gore and the x-rays with the new engine lets them just do so much. I assume it's a new engine. I remember them saying it was a new engine. It's just ridiculous how much new effort they can put into, like, the fatalities and whatnot. Oh, what else is it? It seems like they haven't put in as much effort into the character skin. I didn't really pick a character that demonstrates that, but oh, this is a fun fatality. But the cloth on a lot of these characters looks very different and very realistic, which I like. But juicy. Every character having the 3 variations is fantastic. It lets every character play a little bit differently. So if you have a favorite character, like I used to really like Sub-Zero, but I was never ever good with Sub-Zero. I just didn't play Sub-Zero very well. So when I jumped into this and I tried the basically unbreakable as far as I can tell classic Sub-Zero with a few extra things nailed on, I'm horrible with unbreakable Sub-Zero. But I like Cryomancer. Cryomancer's all sorts of fun. He gets to be a little bit more in your face about stuff, which I like. Actually, for those that might not know as much, I should probably run through the characters and give you all of their sort of gimmicks. So, starting with Kung Lao, Shaolin Monk, Sharp Hat, very old now. Jax got his arms ripped off by Ermac, replaced with cyborg arms. Sonya Blade, kind of a bitchy soldier lady that I kind of really like. Blind, telekinetic, and telepathic guy who has control his sword with his mind. Katana, assassin princess. Scorpion, dead ninja brought back to life by Quan Chi. Everyone knows who he is. Sub-Zero, ice ninja. He wasn't brought back to life, he's just a badass ice ninja. Melina, sort of a twisted clone of Katana mixed with some other DNA, but believes she's the rightful heir. Takeda, son of Kenshi, trained by Scorpion, kind of the Mortal Kombat version. It's kind of a ninja mixed with Whiplash from Iron Man 2. Cassie Cage, daughter of Sonya and Johnny Cage, kind of a smarmy, sort of up herself soldier lady. I do like her though, she's hilarious. Jackie Briggs, daughter of Jax. She has like weaponized gloves that sort of mimic Jack's arms, so a little respect to her father there. Kung Jin, cousin of Kung Lao. He's got this like bow staff kind of deal, and not bow staff like BO staff, like it's a bow and arrow and a staff. It's really interesting. I like the design on his weapon. I'm awful with the character, but I like the idea of his weapon. Shinnok, fallen elder god. Oh, I skipped over Tanya and Tremor because I know nothing about them. I like the idea of Tremor though. Seems like a rock ninja. Yes, Shinnok, fallen elder god. Sort of a, he used to be a god, then he wanted to do evil things, so the other gods kicked him out, and now he's trying to get revenge. Kano, a bloodthirsty mercenary type, out to just cause havoc. Johnny Cage, A-list actor and celebrity, does his own stunts, I've even heard. Aaron Black is just a Wild West gunslinger. He's Clint Eastwood, which is the name I couldn't think of in the last stream. So there we go, Clint Eastwood. Liu Kang is another monk. He's Bruce Lee. There's no two ways about it. He's Bruce Lee. He even makes like the weird Bruce Lee sounds. Ermac is a mummy comprised of thousands of dead warrior souls merged into one body. Kotal Khan is the current emperor of Outworld, kind of like an Aztec god, more or less. I'm dreadful with this character. Reptile, sort of a giant walking acid-spitting raptor. Ferritor is interesting. I wish they explained more about this character in the story. It's sort of a symbiotic relationship between this giant monster and this little girl, but no one quite knows why. Maybe they were latched together, maybe they found each other, maybe they were just born to be that way. I don't know. But this little girl seems to more or less be the brains of the group, while this giant monstrosity is the muscle. Actually, I unlocked his new costume. It looks awesome. That's terrifying. Devora is sort of like an insect queen, but she is both insect and hive simultaneously, which is interesting. Raiden, God of Thunder. Well, Japanese God of Thunder. It'd be cool if they had Thor in this game. That would never happen. Quan Chi, sort of... I don't know if he's the ruler of the Netherrealm. I think he's the ruler of the Netherrealm. But he spends most of his time there. Netherrealm is basically the Mortal Kombat area for Hell. So he just is the Hell incarnate, which is fun. And then Goro. He was like the undefeated champion of Mortal Kombat for 500 years until the great Kung Lao killed him. But he's just like a fun figure. So yeah, those are the... excuse me, there's an entire frog in my throat. Those are the fun characters. The towers. I like the new towers. They're fun. The traditional towers I play a lot of. The living towers are very interesting. I love this week's living tower. This week's premier tower. So every hour there's a unique tower. I'm Dr. Seuss. No. Every hour this tower changes and it alters. I believe it's always 5 opponents but it will always have a different effect, and you can usually unlock this effect. Actually, I'm going to be doing this one because I actually want that one if it's what I think it is. Sometimes you can unlock that effect. Then there's a daily tower, which I usually do. Then there's the Premier Tower, which changes every week. It's only changed once since the game's been out. But this one is fun. This one's way better than the last one. The last one you just played as Goro, even if you didn't have him, which was nice. It gave you a taste of like trying out the DLC if you didn't have it. But this one's even cooler. This one you just fight through the original cast of Mortal Kombat 1. So the Mortal Kombat 1 cast, you just fight through them again, with the final boss being Goro, as it was in Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do this one. It's 5 opponents. Let's give... Who do we want to be? Let's be Johnny Cage with fisticuffs. I love the modifiers. The modifiers are great. If you're awful with one, that means you might have better chance than another. Or if you're good with a specific character and you really like a specific character, that gives you the option to jump into, like...
Out with the old. Take it easy, whippersnapper. Easy as I can.
Round 1. Fight.
Sorry, I won't be talking over the intros. Oh god. If you're really good with a specific character and you like one of their variations, it might be worthwhile to learn a second variation, or even all 3, so that you have sort of a, oh, bugger. Depending on who you're fighting against, you might want to change your strategy, which can be incredibly helpful to sort of mix up your strategy in maybe like a tournament or something. In a tournament setting, you might be playing Johnny Cage fisticuffs, as I am. But maybe someone like knows how to avoid all of those kinds of moves, so you change your strategy to A-list, or what's his other one? Stunt double. Stunt double is actually my other favorite for Johnny Cage. I'm getting my teeth kicked in. Wake up X-ray, not usually a good idea, but against the AI it'll work. Against a human player, don't try a wake up X-ray. That will not work. Yeah, as I've said before, I'm not the greatest at fighting games. Actually, doesn't this variation have that ridiculously... Yes, it does. Has that ridiculously OP Johnny Cage combo. I don't remember. Little Improv is very gory. I remember this one. This one's a little bit much, but I like it.
Johnny Cage wins. Fatality.
Yeah. That fatality is always interesting. I was saying a thing. I'm gonna be dreadful at this. No, the variation system, fantastic.
Do not recognize me.
How'd you get uncyberized?
The one benefit of Quan Chi's process.
Round 1.
Oh. That's nice. I was wondering that. I was wondering how... we'll talk about the story. I won't be going into the story because I'm not going to be doing any spoilers. So I won't play any of story mode. but I will talk about it a little bit. I finished story mode. It's very short. They said it was going to be something of the length similar to Mortal Kombat 9. And I don't know if Mortal Kombat 9's story was just more difficult, but I finished this story in just over 2 hours. I think it was like 2 hours and 10 minutes was on that timestamp that it gave. Which I thought was not long enough. I wanted more. And they didn't explain enough to me. The story really focused on the new characters, but not the new characters I was interested in, if that makes sense. It focused on the new Special Forces people, so it focused on Cassie Cage, Takahashi Takeda, Kung Jin, and Jackie Briggs. Like, that's where the focus was. There was a couple of chapters that were with, oh bugger, were with other people. But for the most part, you played as that little Scooby-Doo quartet, which is fine, but I would have liked to see more given into maybe Kotal Khan. They gave quite a bit of Devora, which is nice, but didn't really explain where she came from. But like, little to no Aaron Black or Ferritor explanation other than they're there and their fight. Like, that's it. Maybe that's something that's in the comic, because I haven't read the comic. But, I don't know. I would have liked more. Oh, see, look, Sub-Zero's skin there. Like, it's covered in sweat, which is nice, but it seems a lot lower res in general than the clothing, which is unfortunate, but it's still not bad. And the hair is so shiny, which is really kind of bizarre. But other than that, the game is beautiful. This is very shiny hair. There's Aaron Black. I don't know, I haven't read the Mortal Kombat comic.
Blew you here.
Same one that knocked you out of the ugly tree.
Bad idea to insult me.
Round 1. Fight.
I still think he's voiced by Troy Baker. I haven't gone and checked. I haven't gone and checked any of these voice actors, but it seems like they have Steve Blum and Troy Baker in here, which is nice. No Nolan North, which is odd. Not that I'm not saying I would have wanted Nolan North, it's just, it's a video game that doesn't have him in it, so it's weird. That's just weird to me. Surprised he didn't voice, like, Johnny Cage. What game was it that... Yeah, Saints Row 4. Saints Row 4 had... You could choose Nolan North as your voice when you're creating your character, which is hilarious. Ooh, kicked him into the tornado. That backflip kick is one of my favorite animations in this game. I remember seeing it in the trailer. Tornadoed into a tornado! That's not fair. Yeah, that backflip kick is one of my favorite animations in this game. I missed the corpse! No! Another wake-up X-ray. Yeah, sorry I'm only showing off Johnny Cage. I was really desperate to run through this ladder, because it's only gonna be here for the hour, and this seemed like a fun ladder. You're just playing against 5 opponents with these tornadoes around, which is kind of fun.
I didn't know you were such a fan.
Johnny Cage is such a twat. I enjoy Johnny Cage. He seems to have matured greatly in the plot, which is fun. Not much, but he's a little bit less irritating, because I hated him in Mortal Kombat 9. I mean, I know that was supposed to be his character, and he was supposed to be absolutely hateable, but I guess they did a good job. But, I actually don't like this fatality. Because I don't like that. I don't like him leaving them open like that. I really wish he, like, just continued and tore through them. Just blah! Just tore clean through them. That would have been more fun, I think. But, to each their own. Apparently Troy Baker is Aaron Black and Shinnok. So I was right. Troy Baker is...
You dare approach me.
despite the smell.
You will be my latest victim.
Round one. Fight.
Yes, I have chat open. I found a way to not have chat on screen, which is nice, so I have chat open on my phone. So Troy Baker is Aaron Black, and Shinnok. I didn't know that, but he is Aaron Black. He sounds a lot like Joel from Last of Us. It's a very similar sort of that Texan. Apparently I need to do his other fatality. I can do that. I believe I know it off the top of my head. I believe Steve Blum is also Sub-Zero. I could be wrong, because I don't know if it's just the voice effects of Sub-Zero's mask, but when he is in his mask form, he sounds a lot like Steve Blum, but when he doesn't have his mask, I don't think he's in enough stuff. He's just a minor character in a ton of stuff. He does Wolverine, which makes a lot of sense. I don't know if anyone else. Hugh Jackman do his other fatality as soon as I win the next round.
Final round. Fight.
That buff the entire time. This buff is great. It just adds more chip damage so you can do crazy stuff like that, which is only in this. I don't know the balancing on that, but I have won fights with just doing that, which is hilarious. You just knock them back a bit, do that buff. This is hilarious. Oh, bugger, tornado. Alright, I'll pull the other fatality. I think it's towards, away, towards, awards? Towards, away, towards, I believe is this fatality. There you go, Lead Brains 13.
Fatality.
There's the other fatality for you. I don't know how many more fights there are in this ladder. I'll change characters as soon as this ladder is done. Ah, this is the last opponent. My daughter! Fun. Yeah, there seems to be something morally... I feel bad when I do the fatalities.
Cage match.
Oh god.
You didn't just say that.
I am your daughter.
Round one.
I feel land 4 uppercuts in one round. I feel genuinely bad when I pull fatalities, like, on my children in this game, which, like, I'll do it anyway, but I'm gonna feel bad about, I'm trying to just land uppercuts. There we go. I feel bad landing a fatality on Cassie. Okay, there's my 4 uppercuts for this round. Yeah, his fatalities aren't great. Oh, bugger. Yeah, should not have just kept trying to pull those uppercuts. Johnny Cage's fatalities aren't great, but I don't know. His first one could have been better if they had just made it... Get in the tornado. There we go. If they just made him tear through at the end, that would have been a lot better. But compared to some of the other fatalities in this game, Johnny Cage is not one of the strongest in the fatality department. His X-ray is kind of neat, but only because he has this backflip. And I think backflip kicks are some of the coolest things. Very, what's his name? What is his name? That Belgian actor. Did the splits in the trucks. Oh, did I lose? I wasn't even paying attention. I was reading comments. I'm sorry. I lost. I'll change characters for the last fight so that I can do a fatality. I was not paying attention. I feel bad. What is my favorite fatality? Hang on, I'll take a look at the characters. Actually, you know what? I might just show it. There's a few really good ones, but off the top of my head, Kenshi's second one. is all kinds of weird, and I really like it. It's messed up, but at the same time comedically hilarious.
I can't believe you'd hit a girl.
We're merely trainers.
And I thought your son was gullible.
Round one. Fight.
Have some fire. Yeah, no, sorry, I completely forgot to speak there. Kenshi's second fatality is very, very nice if you're looking for, oh bugger, some just gore. Also, his X-ray is not survivable. I don't care who you are, you're not surviving this. But I'm fine with that.
Battle and I are one.
Round two. Fight.
Yeah, these living towers are all sorts of fun though. You just get to play the game in different ways, all sorts of different... Damn it, Cassie. All sorts of different occasions, which is very nice. I enjoy them quite a bit, and I was really, really looking forward to the premiere tower. It changed last night. I was like waiting at midnight for it to change. Didn't change till like 1 though. But I was very excited. I was like, oh, what are they gonna do? What is this tower gonna be? Because the premier towers are always a little bit better. Okay, how do I do this one? I have to be far on this side. Yes! I believe that one's titled My Puppet,
Kenshi.
which is a little appropriate.
Fatality.
And then he prays, because he's just done a horrible thing. That's one of my favorites. It's hard to choose a single favorite, though. I'll go back to single fight and I'll pull some more fatalities, because let's be real, that's what you want to see. That's what we all want to see. But I want to talk about some more stuff. Something that this game did that is not good. I wonder if I can show it. I don't know if it'll come up on stream. I'm hoping it will, but it might not. Where is it? Right there. Oh, the samurai pack's out. This, I'm just like waiting on the stream to see if it shows up. This I don't understand or even know why it's here. They're asking money for easy fatalities. Mortal Kombat X has a system where you can do easy fatalities. So you hold block and press like square or triangle and you'll pull a fatality. Which I guess some people might like, just the ability, because oh, fatalities are too hard to pull off. Fatalities might be too hard to pull off for some people, so they added this. But you pay real money for these easy fatalities, and fatalities don't add any to the game, other than a nice gruesome way to finish and a little bit more experience. They don't actually change anything. So I don't know why this is here. I don't understand these, and it bothers me. I don't like microtransactions in my video games. Also, this is complete bogus. This just unlocks everything in the game right away for 20 bucks. That just cheats you out of gameplay. You play the game to unlock the content. Don't do that. The rest of it's fine, I suppose. Blue steel just makes me think of Zoolander. I'm not sure if that was intentional. Glad the samurai pack's out. Probably gonna buy that. I'm a sucker for skins. I will buy most skins. So that is something I really don't like. I don't like them putting the easy fatalities in, but I also at the same time don't understand why they're there, because fatalities aren't that hard to pull off. They don't add anything. So if you buy them, it's entirely your fault. And I don't feel bad if you buy them, if you get suckered into buying them thinking you have to. Story, as I said, was short. I actually think I can look at how long it took me. Yeah, 2 hours and 3 minutes. 2 hours and 3 minutes it took me to beat the story. Story's a little too short, but I think they did it short so that it incentivized playing it over and over again. So you could play the story a bunch of times. So it was a little bit more of a movie, less of a slog, I suppose. Who do I want to play as? Who has a fun fatality? Jax. Jax is a fun fatality. It's like pumped up.
Scorpion.
You don't own this game. You should own this game. This game is great. I wouldn't say if you're a PC gamer, don't pick it up on PC. There seems to be quite a few server issues with the Steam version, which is another flaw. If you pick it up on PC, I don't know if they're fixed yet, but the PC version I've heard seems to be having a lot of issues with their servers.
Scorpion.
Your soul will burn.
Only thing getting lit's my cigar.
Round 1. Fight.
I have heard the PS4 version has some issues, but I also have the PS4 version, and I have had no problems at all on the PS4 version. I am enjoying it greatly. It's the PC version that I've heard that has most of the issues. How do I do the gotcha grab? But from what I've heard, the PC version has been solved, but I can't confirm that, so just, if you're a PC gamer, be wary. I should not have x-rayed, that was a waste. Powerbomb. Wheelbarrow suplex. That just breaks everything. But if you've got a PS4, it works on PS4 just fine. I don't know about Xbox One. I do not have an Xbox One. I'm assuming that it works fine, but I can't confirm or deny that. What are my other specials? Ground Tremor. Ground Tremor. That's pretty much the only one I don't know. Oh, I'm playing, like, pumped up, so my Ground Tremor should be a full screen, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh! Damn it, I got an extra punch in, so I lost the fatality. I will play. I'll do that fight again. No big deal. It's just Scorpion. It's just a revenant from hell. No big deal.
I was a revenant too, you know.
We fought side by side.
Not anymore.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, the new engine with which they pull their fatalities is the new gore engines are fantastic. Some of the stuff they can do is beautiful. The game is gorgeous. It's not the prettiest game I've played on PS4. Like, there are prettier games, but for a fighting game, come on. Like, very few fighting games. I'm trying to think of any fighting game that's not stylized that looks as good as this, and I can't think of any. How are Scorpion's fatalities? I actually just unlocked his second one. I don't think I've seen it. I'm gonna remedy that. Scorpion's, Scorpion's fatalities are good. His first one is amazing. I don't think I've seen his second one, but I'm going to remedy this punch. I'm going to remedy that in the next fight. I'll play some Scorpion. But if you're just after Mortal Kombat for fatalities, and that, this game has absolutely got you covered. There's just nothing like this in gore as far as fighting games go. Okay. La 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 la. T-Rex. Towards a way down triangle. Whoop, wrong side. Yes! And stumpy arms. Hee hee. Say ah. That's just a waste of a cigar, though. Like, he just lit that, and he's not gonna smoke that again. I don't think. I mean, he might. That, like, that's a great fatality, but it's also a horrible waste of a cigar. Scorpion fatalities. I'm actually not gonna show you some of his alternate skins, because there might be spoilers in some of his alternate skins. Scorpion Quan Chi. Quan Chi deserves it. Yeah. If you just want fatalities and like brutal gore, no game better. If you want a long story, probably not. It's a good story, it's just short. Like, I don't know. It's good. It's just stumpy.
Speak, puppet.
You will answer for the deceptions.
We will see.
Round 1.
I don't know if I've talked about it, but I absolutely love the unique intros. The characters know who they're fighting, and even in some cases, like, they'll talk, both in the intros, but also in the fight, they'll taunt each other. Like, I had Jax versus Kano, and like midway through the fight, Jax is taunting Kano. So if the characters do know each other beyond, like, on a more personal level, they're going to continue talking.
You've lost your sting.
Of course, Scorpion still has his classic, the rope dart. Have a lamp. Oh, bugger. Looks like he has cute little fairy wings. Those are actually Skeleton's hands. Ah, Connor's entered the stream. Hello. Yeah, I don't have a guest today, so on days that I don't have guests, I will be doing more official reviews, like delving more into games. On days that I have guests, I'll just be doing silliness. Ah, bugger. Yeah, if you'd like some mix of reviews and some silliness, and that's the kind of thing that interests you, follow my channel. I'll stream every single Tuesday, maybe even more, but guaranteed every single Tuesday. And if you miss part or all of the stream, it will go up on the YouTube channel of the same name on Thursdays. Ooh, did I? Yes. Okay. So, his first fatality is great.
Scorpion wins. Fatality.
I guess you could call Quan Chi a faceless horror. That's another thing on my channel. Bad puns. That'll be on all of my channels. We'll have bad puns. I love awful puns. I won't do them all the time, but I will be doing some bad puns. Scorpion's second fatality, I'll just go to... This has fatality practice, same as Mortal Kombat 9. You can just jump into any character and do a fatality on Sub-Zero. Because you always do the fatalities and fatality practice on Sub-Zero. It's just always what you do. So if you just want to see fatalities and nothing more, there is basically a fatality theater, and you can just practice your fatalities. That's all it's for. So his second fatality is that. I don't know what it is yet.
Scorpion wins. Fatality.
Alright. It's actually a little bit like his super move from Injustice. Hello, Dante P2003. Welcome to the stream. If there's anyone would like to see specifically, then just let me know, and I will put in my best effort to play that person. I'm gonna try Ferrator, I think. Because I like this character. I haven't played much with this character. I'm gonna try Vicious. More fatalities. Well, it's Mortal Kombat, I suppose. What more do you want to see? Let's go against Kano. Kano deserves it. Cybernetic Kano. Another thing I love about the variations is the variations actually visually change the character. So even though it says it in the top of the screen, each variation visually alters the character. So I've chosen, I believe, Cybernetic Kano, so now Kano's lights are all red and stuff, which is nice. Oh, I'm still in Fatality Practice. Whoops. Pull his second one. Actually, what was that? Down, away, towards, away, away. Down. Oh, I think it's like here. Down, away, towards, away, away. I like that one. Dante wants to see Raiden. Yeah, I can show Raiden. I'm not very good with Raiden, but I should be fine. Raiden. Actually not going to show off some of his skins. Some of his skins might be spoilers. Some of the skins have spoilers. That's just... I'm trying to avoid spoilers for people who don't own the game. Just buy this game. If you're not really into fighting games, then just don't buy this game at full price. Buy this game. Absolutely. If you are into fighting games, then buy this game. Keep doing Fatality Practice, but I have to get on with other things.
Kano. Come on. I should have killed you years ago. Round 1. Fight.
Can't show you everything. Then why would you even get the game? I like playing Displacer Raiden because Displacer Raiden has a teleport. The variation system's great. I can't get over how good of an idea that is. What else has Raiden got? He's still got that, like, ridiculous... There it is, Electric Fly. That is nonsense, and I love it. Oh, yeah, there's brutalities in this game. I've entirely forgot about the brutalities. Yeah, there's, like, other ways to finish fights. I don't know if I'll pull one off with Raiden. I don't know what his brutalities are, but I'll try to show off some brutalities. They're fantastic. I could probably pull that one.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, I could do that. Raiden X-Ray. Yeah, no, brutalities are in this game. Brutalities have come back. Brutalities are quick ways to end fights. Well, not quick ways, they still take as long, but rather than pulling a fatality, you can pull a really, really gruesome finishing move, which automatically kills them. Unless, I'll see if I can pull one off. I'm not, some of the characters I'm not, wow. Enough with the ball, Kano. Oh, okay, well I didn't pull that off, but I'll pull off a conducting rod, that's new. I don't think I've seen this one yet. Whoops. There we go.
Raiden wins.
Nice.
Fatality.
That's fun. Black box that showed up during that was me getting a trophy, if you're wondering what just came up there. It was censoring a trophy. What else has fun fatalities? Taking Deep Throat to a new level. That's the exact joke that Connor made about Quan Chi's fatality. So there's a lot of deep throating involved in this game, apparently. Don't take that out of context.
Brick.
don't do that. That was a horrible thing. A lot of deep throating in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, it's on.
Reptile. I'll show Reptile in the next fight. Sure. I am running out of things I can say about Mortal Kombat as far as review standpoint.
Jacqueline Briggs.
You enslaved my father.
You'll take his place at my side. Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, I'm running out of things I can say from a review standpoint. It's just getting to me playing the game. It's just such a good game. But I might end up wrapping this up. I might do another stream, since this is going to be a shorter one. I might do another stream, like this weekend, perhaps. I like doing streams. They're fun. And smash! I do enjoy doing these streams. They're all sorts of fun. Maybe on the weekend, I'll pull a stream that'll show off a ton more fatalities and just mucking about with the game. Maybe me and Adam will get together and we'll just stream some gameplay. Ow, ow. No! Oh. That was a little bit closer. I don't like it when it's that close. I mained Quan Chi in Mortal Kombat 9, but... well, I mained him for a while. I changed my main a lot. I can show some Reptile. I got no problem with that. I like Reptile, actually. He's a little weird. And no one's really seen much of him, because I don't know anyone who really mains him. Ugh. I really gotta stop trying to do wake-up uppercuts. It never works. Yes, I do love portals. I don't think I've even played the other two Quan Chis, because it's like, this one has portals, so I don't care about the other two. I don't even care what the other two have. It's Reptile. I actually love Reptile's alternate skin. Reptile's alternate skin is great, and there's no spoilers on this one, so I can show it off. I'm gonna go Nimble, because Nimble Reptile gets, if you've played Injustice, he basically gets the same thing that the Flash had in that game. Go against Takeda.
Takeda.
Thank you very much, Dante. I appreciate it.
This area's off limits.
Not to me, boy.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, balls. How do I do... there it is. So... Reptile in this form has this, which has slowed down time for Takeda for a short amount of time, but not to Reptile. So this is the nimble variation of Reptile. So Reptile can move very fast and uses his acrobatic ninja. It also gives him a snake for a belt, which is pretty badass. And yes, you're not allowed that. Or those. And for good measure, crunch. I don't really know a lot of Reptile's moves. What else does Reptile have? He has the slide. Yay. Who is the best character so far? Objectively, for the tiers, I have no idea. For, like, tournament tiers, if you care about that sort of thing, I have no idea. my favorite character to play, and like I get the most victories with, is Ermac. But it seems like if you're playing tier tournament style, a lot of people run Devora. It's ridiculous. Playing online right now, for me, it's just all you see is people who play Devora a lot. Devora and Goro is about all you see online, which is a little annoying. It should be the same name, but there might be a few Zephyr games. It'll be one that has a little cartoon man with a controller with a purple background. Actually, the channel might be under Zephyr Gaming. Oh, there you go. You've even got a link. I don't know if you're allowed to post links on Twitch chat, but you're welcome to try. Bad breath. Wait, is that a close? Yeah.
Reptile wins. Fatality.
Splitting headache, am I right? I'm right. Yeah, I don't have my YouTube channel monetized or anything, so my channel link is just a lot of random garbled. I might monetize my channel at some point, but for now I just want to have fun giving out content. I like giving out content for people. It's fun. Yeah, Devora seems to be the most commonly played player online as far as I can tell. But Ermac is my favorite, because I don't know why I seem to do really well with Ermac. Which is unfortunate, because when I picked up the game, this is definitely one of those games, and some other reviewers that I've seen have seen the same thing, where they come into the game going, oh, I'm gonna main this person. I love this character. I'm going to main this character. So for me, it was, I'm gonna play Quan Chi, and I'm gonna play Quan Chi all the time, and I'm gonna main Quan Chi. But then I sat down and played with every character, and it's like, oh, I like Ermac now. Like, I didn't really like Ermac in Mortal Kombat 9, but I really enjoy Ermac. And a friend of mine really wanted to play, I don't remember who Adam was gonna main, but Adam was like playing a bunch of the characters, and he, with Kung Lao, is one of the scariest people. His Kung Lao and his Jackie Briggs are terrifying to go against, and I don't like it. It's, every time he plays one of those guys, it's like, oh no. But Ermac's probably mine, but I say that now, but I'm probably gonna do Dreadful because I haven't actually played Ermac all day. Crack my knuckles for this. Ermac go up against Ermac versus, I don't know, has anyone said anything they want to see? I can show more Reptile. Never. More Reptile. Deceptive Reptile, just to annoy me. Deceptive Reptile gains his classic invisibility. Thank you for the sub, Dante. I appreciate it greatly. Yep, if you miss all or part of these live streams, they will all go up on that channel on Thursdays. Or whenever.
Curious creature.
You would call me that.
We are evolved beyond you. Round one. Fight.
The Tuesday streams, I stream every Tuesday, and then those ones will go up on Thursdays. But I might do extras, and they just... Because one a week feels odd. I can do more than that. I'm doing Dreadful. I missed. Missed again. I love Master of Souls Ermac because it has that move. Just lets everything pass through me. I know, my game is not great. My Ermac is not good. I haven't touched Ermac at all today. I played Melina the other day and actually found I quite liked the way she played. I might try to learn Melina. Oh, I missed! Yeah, I'm not the best fighting game player. I don't... Oh, I missed the X-ray. I don't know massive combos or anything like that. I could learn them. But, I don't know. I just like... I don't play fighting games for the tournaments or anything like that. I watch the tournaments. I love that. But I never... I just prefer to play with some friends. That's how I like to play fighting games, and fighting games are some of the greatest games to play when you just got a bunch of friends around. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Crap! Damn it! I messed up his fatality by accidentally flying. Oh well. I was slightly too far away, so the fatality didn't pull. I like Ermac. I love that he's getting a new skin. I saw that hiding away in the options. Hiding away in the screens. They haven't brought them out, but there's a whole bunch of new skins, and he's getting one that looks like an Egyptian pharaoh, which is all sorts of fun. There's sort of like a fantasy skin that's happening. There seems to be 2 skins coming out that I've seen. Skin packs coming out. There's sort of like a military skin, or like a military pack that gives like some sort of Cold War, some more Cold War stuff. And then there's like a fantasy theme, which gives Reptile gets a Kraken skin, Ermac gets a Pharaoh skin, and Melina gets a Vampire skin. I'm gonna play some Melina. I'm gonna play Piercing Melina. Go against Katana. Tournament Katana. Seeing Melina without the mask is very odd. I'm gonna play that because it's just weird for Melina without her mask. You can also, or sorry, not Melina, Katana without her mask. You can play Melina without her mask. But I'm awful with the Ravenous. Because the Ravenous makes her more of a grappler, which is weird. I don't like Melina as a grappler.
I should have killed you long ago. You care too much for me. I did not wish to soil my hands.
Round 1, fight.
Throw a skull. Yeah, the characters in this game are just, they're fun. A lot of them are classic, some of them are new. The new ones feel really good. The game in general feels really nice. Did I seriously miss that? The game just feels really smooth. It's responsive. The controls are nice. It's just overall a very good fighting game, and I'm enjoying my time with it. I'll probably wrap up the stream shortly. This is I actually haven't been keeping track of how long I've been going. I have no idea. But, I feel like this one was a shorter one than last time, so I'll probably do an extra this weekend, or whenever Adam comes around. We might just do some gameplay. We might even play some Bloodborne. Ouch. Ouch. Stop it. Oh, God. What else does Melina have? Ball roll, tele kick, side blast. That was a nice combo from the AI. Towards away, towards away. Yeah! Welcome back, Dante. Yummy. I have one problem with this fatality. The guts in her hand appear to be like jiggling and moving, like there's some sort of alien life form. I don't understand why that is or why that happens, but that's such a minor detail and it kind of bugs me. It's very weird, because if you, I don't know if you'll be able to see that on the stream, but the guts in her hands are like moving. It's very odd. I'm not entirely sure why that is. I'm gonna play some Cassie Cage. I hate her alt costume. I'm gonna show it off, but I don't like it. I don't know why I don't like it. I'm just not a fan. I am gonna show it off against Liu Kang in the hope that I get that incredible intro that they have, because it's funny. I don't like this alt for Cassie. I don't really understand why. I don't know, it doesn't seem to fit the game, really. I like her general.
Liu Kang.
You enter the dragon's lair.
Wow. Dork alert.
Round one.
I love Cassie's personality, though. Cassie Cage is one of my favorite characters, like, as far as personality, like, my favorite new character. I haven't played much of her, but she's all sorts of fun to listen to her talk. A little bit of Sonya Blade, a little bit of Johnny Cage. It's a great character. What's her other thing? The takedown. That's the one.
Got a thing for punishment. Suck on that.
I don't know, every time Cassie speaks, it's usually something funny, and I enjoy that greatly. Oh, he parried me. Also that. Cassie seems to be the most vocal in the fights. She taunts the absolute most. And here's actually probably one of my favorite fatalities in the entire game. This one is hilarious. At the top left there, friendships. Based on the old friendship fatalities from one of the Mortal Kombat games. I'm not sure which one. If you like sit on that screen, the comments that go through that are hilarious. Like all the comments on that little fake Facebook feed are great. They're all funny. So I'm thinking that's it for reviews. One more fight, and I think we'll call it to an end. I can't stop playing this game. This game is very, very good. And if you like fighting games, pick it up. If you don't like fighting games, wait for it to come down and still pick it up. It's such a good game. I'm enjoying it. If you play on PC, maybe wait a little bit. I don't know if they fixed that. Just, and if you get the game, join a faction that's not the Lin Kuei, because the Lin Kuei seem to be a little bit dominating right now for the faction wars. There's just too many of them. They need to balance that a little bit. The Lin Kuei at the moment are winning just through sheer numbers. Actually, I don't want to play against Kano. We've seen Kano too much. Let's play against Aaron Black. Yeah, overall, MKX, I am enjoying it greatly. That might just be me, but I love this game. This game is great. Story, too short. The addition of Test Your Luck mode and custom combat is great.
Hello, beautiful.
Messing with the wrong girl.
But it feels so right.
Oh, good lord. I didn't show off Test Your Luck mode. I can. Probably on the next stream I'll do some Test Your Luck. Not enough stuff unlocked quite yet to make custom combat viable. What is my gauntlet? Is it Forces Rush? No, it's Gauntlet Strike. Aaron Black's neat. I haven't read the comic, but he seems like a really neat character. It was an unnecessary X-ray, and I don't know why I did it there. Style. That's what it was for. That was intentional. It's style, and I'm going to prove I don't need it for the second round. Yeah, Aaron Black's gunslinger, very Clint Eastwood. I enjoy Aaron Black. I enjoy playing Aaron Black.
Gun is the best defense.
Yeah, he sounds like Troy Baker. I know he is now. Now I know he's Troy Baker, but he sounds Troy Baker. He's a weird mix of Joel and Booker. Good voice actor, though. Very talented. Glad they got quite a few talented people on board. Shoot him in the face. And we'll finish with a fist pump, I think is what will.
Jackie wins. Fatality.
Anyway, so that is my sort of half-built review. It sort of just ended up with playing the game, which it's hard to just sit around this game. You have to play it. It's very good. I recommend it. It's a positive review for me. I'm not going to give scores because I don't believe in scores. I think that that's unnecessary. It's either positive or negative. This is a very positive review. Couple of downsides, but nothing that breaks the game. If you really are looking for a long story, this doesn't have it. If you're looking for a great game to play, whether you're like practicing on your own or playing with a bunch of friends around, it's fantastic. So yes, if you enjoy this kind of thing, pick it up. If you don't or pick it up later. Thank you everyone who came to watch this stream. I am having fun doing this. It's a great start. I will be doing a lot more. Thank you to anyone who subscribed, or anyone who followed to the Twitch channel, and anyone who subscribed to the YouTube channel. I appreciate it greatly. It means a lot. If you haven't done it, please do. But I think for today, that is unfortunately gonna have to be it. I have been Michael, also known as Zephyr of Zephyr Games. And thank you very much for an excellent stream.